pull it out of concrete, then it's not dead and it doesn't want to go. That's when you hurt it. This is all dead stuff. It doesn't hurt. And how you know you're pulling the right stuff is if you look on the very end, you'll see the little, where it comes out of the follicle. See that little pop?
Yeah.
That means you've pulled the whole entire hair out and you're not breaking it.
Okay.
You want powder?
That's the motion for any of the tools. And then it really just depends on, you know, what you're using. Like it's the same thing for the ears. You're gonna push and pull. Same thing with a knife. But if you notice, this pulls less hair than this body. And it'll pull different hairs because it's got the teeth in it. You're going to grab and you're only grabbing whatever is not sitting in between the teeth. So then you're going to get a different little bit of a texture with that, and you're not pulling as much coat. And then what we try to do is we try to, you know, if I'm not teaching, I try to work in sections, and I'm right-handed. So when I do a full hand strip, I start on this side because it's harder for me. So by the time I get to my right side,
Your shoulder can rest.
it's tired, but it's easier. Because the one big hand strip that I do is, you know, he's 85 pounds and he's this big. So he takes me about an hour and a half with no bath because he's an easy pull. But that's the basic premise of hand stripping. And you'll notice that the color starts to change. And you can see that it lays flatter. It lays flatter. And the more you do that, 2 or 3 coming under the skin. So it's not completely.
That's not broken hair.
No.
Okay.
No. He's not completely done, but you know, it's definitely not as conditioned as it should be if you're gonna use him for certification. So then when you start going down this side, you pull down, because that's how you want the hair to lay.
Kind of going with
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And I work it back and forth in that same area, and then I move a little lower, blah, 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 blah. I try to make like sections.
Are these two the exact same type of brush?
Yes, pretty much.
And you would use this after you're all done to kind of
Yep.
go down?
So, and then when you're trying to create eyebrows, you're gonna do the same thing. Like, none of this stuff is ready to come out. There's some little fluff stuff, but
Right.
you know, you want the eyebrow to go this way, so you want to pull it this way. And just every time you see them, you just do that. And then this stuff, when it gets longer and starts to die,
It starts
like
to
this
grow out,
stuff.
start to get
Yep.
more and more towards.
Yep, exactly. So that's the idea, and then the rest of it is learning patterns and getting used to the process of doing.
Maybe I'm hopping around too much.
You are.
Okay.
Pick a spot.
Because you've been on the same spot now for 30 seconds.
Because there's enough hair to pull.
Okay,
long as
because
it's
whenever
still-
we would focus on that, we would get bald spots.
Yeah.
Or patches or thin.
That's fine because he's blowing. That's what's going to happen. Until you start doing this on a regular basis, that's going to happen. He needs to be pretty much pulled down to his pajamas in order to start it over, if you want to do that.
Well, I think we do because not for me, but Talia might and other upcoming,
Okay.
I don't know who, but mainly just Talia at the
All right,
moment.
then you're going to have to tell her he's not going to be bald, but he needs to be pulled down really,
But
really tight.
He's been there before. Because before I took him, I mean, his whole chest was way too fluffy, so I took it down to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as Joan, she doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then just do it. And
Okay,
you got to keep
yeah.
doing it.
Okay.
Even when he comes back in a week and it still kind of looks like that, go over it and just see what'll come out.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you're not going to have enough layers and it's just going to keep starting to blow like this. Wanna lay down, buddy? Where
Yeah.
you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. Dazed and confused.
That's, it happens.
Sometimes me too.
Mhm. Yep. All of the above.
Yeah, that's way better. Does he know, or he
Yes.
does? I mean, dogs. They don't. I thought. What?
Look at him. He said, ah.
He just hears there might be an end in sight.
Yeah, he's really just saying, yeah, he's
And
hearing,
we're smiling
he's
and
hearing,
happy, like,
yeah,
he's
he's
feeling-
hearing the relief and he's feeling the sounds and the body language that we're projecting, so he thinks he's almost done. Has nothing to do with what he looks like.
You ain't never last. You ain't never last. He's looking like, oh. That's too cute.
His little tongue sticking out. Yeah, and then just we can tidy that underline too with the thinners, or you would.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, what is it? Yeah, get on. Okay. Okay.
Holy swinging.
Yeah, this is realist, and then there's people that are trying to be purist, and then I don't.
Let me tell you something, those purist people are doing exactly what I'm doing when nobody's looking.
That is true. It's
Right?
100% true.
Yes, absolutely. They just
They're
don't wanna
sneaky
admit it.
purists.
They're worried about what everybody else thinks. I'm not worried about what everybody else thinks. If you figure out something I'm doing is wrong and doesn't work for you, then it's wrong and it doesn't work for you. It works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as we're getting, the breed standard and the look, see, nobody's
No
really
one
pulling
touches
these
it, yeah.
furnishings, so they're soft and they're not ever gonna get thick, and this, he's gonna keep losing more and more. So in my opinion, I would just start thinning shearing them.
And he has a swirl there. Is that?
Mhm.
You should, so we know we got it short enough when we can start to see that swirl.
Yep.
You just covered it.
Yeah, make all, you changed it.
Oh.
Different direction.
Okay. Well,
Yep, that's
for
all
a
it
second
takes.
we got it short enough.
Yeah.
And then you go combing stuff.
I know, then I had to go messing with stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
these
okay.
need to be,
What do his legs
majorly
need?
neatened up.
A good quarter inch off.
They need a hand plucking regularly, and then they need trimmed. And again, when you're pulling hair, you want to pull it the way you want it to go. And you want
So
legs to
up.
stand up.
Yeah.
If you pull it down, it's going to grow down.
That makes sense.
Although, not to pinch it, but get it to
Yeah.
where it sits underneath his.
Yeah, you pinch it here, not here.
There.